friends, this is Srinivas here and I wish you all a very happy new year and also welcome to our YouTube channel Cars Info. Friends, before getting into the video, it's a small request. Kindly subscribe my channel so that whenever I upload any video related to an automobile, you're not missing it, and also share it to your friends circle. Toyota has recently launched its medium SUV into the Indian market, that is Fortuner MMC and a Legender model. I'll be sharing the price on the screen. Friends, kindly look into it. To have a better understanding of Fortuner features and also the Legender, I'll be dividing the video into two segments. First segment, I'll be talking about what are the common features that are available between a Fortuner MMC model and a Legender. And the second section of the video, I'll be talking about what are the exclusive features that is available in the Legender model. That is basically the video going to be. Friends, we'll start with the variant option availability. For the Fortuner MMC model, it is available in 4 variant option: 4x2 automatic and manual, 4x4 automatic and manual. For the Legender, remember friends, it is only available in 4x2 automatic. As it's a big chunky SUV, so the dimension of the car goes like this. The length is 4795 mm, width is 1855 mm, height is 1835 mm. Coming to the wheelbase, it is 2745 mm. As per the specification, you can see that it is having a quite sufficient space inside the cabin. It is quite comfortable for the passenger. And Fortuner comes with a 7-seater option, and as it's a big chunky SUV, but the turning radius is 5.8 meter, which means taking a maneuverability in the metro cities like Hyderabad, Bangalore is quite comfortable. Now we'll talk about the heart of the vehicle, that is its engine. For the Fortuner MMC model, it is available in both diesel and petrol, and for the Legender, it is only available in diesel option. Coming to the engine specification, Toyota has carried the same 2.8 liter GD engine. It's a diesel, and they have upgraded the power. What it means, for the 177 PS power, they have upgraded to 204 PS power for both automatic and manual variant. And for the torque, which is for the manual, it is pretty much the same, that is 420 Nm of torque. But now the game has changed. It is now having a best-in-class torque for the automatic, which is 500 Nm of torque. Now coming to the transmission option available for the Legender, you have to remember it is only available in automatic. For the Fortuner MMC model, it is available in both 6-speed manual and 6-speed automatic. For the petrol variant, it is having a 5-speed manual and the 6-speed automatic. And for the petrol specification, for the engine specification, it is carrying the same 2.7 liter, which is 2694 cc. Power is around 166 PS and torque is 245 Nm of torque. For any SUV, if you have to be a good capable off-roader or for the normal day-to-day going, it all depends on its suspension. Fortuner is having a front as a double wishbone suspension and rear is having a coil spring with a 4-link. So it is as capable in doing an off-roading and also keep you comfortable in the normal day-to-day traveling. For the safety purpose, it is provided with 4 ventilated discs to have a differentiator of its alloy wheel design. For the 2-wheel drive, it is having a 17-inch alloy wheel design, and for the 4-wheel drive, it is 18-inch. But remember friends, as Legender is available in 2-wheel drive only, it is coming with an 18-inch alloy wheel. Now coming to the other thing is it also both the Legender and Fortuner MMC is provided with the front parking sensor, or also called as a front sonar. So it's very easy and comfortable whenever you are driving in a bumper-to-bumper traffic. So bumper-to-bumper traffic. The other common features like cruise control is there, heat rejection glass is there, leather seats facility is there. In the later section of the video, I will be explaining what are the different colors available for both the variants. Then we have another thing that has been common shared by both the variant is its drive modes, which is eco, normal and sports mode. Apart from that, automatic version will get another intelligent feature, that is an idling stop start function, which is available only for the automatic version. Then we have other features like auto AC, and now the music system has been upgraded from a 7-inch previous version to an 8-inch infotainment with a facility of an Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and also it has a car connect features like geofencing, vehicle tracking, find my car, and many other features. Once you go into the app, you'll find a lot of list of features. You can get to it and you can go through it. Go through it. Then there is Toyota has also worked on the vehicle's power steering. What it means that now they have added another technology in that is a variable flow control. If I have to explain in a very simple term, generally what happens when you are driving a car in a lower speed, the steering tends to be quite smoother. As the speed goes on increasing, the steering gets stiffer. Generally what happens, lot of you have seen in also review also, even at the high speed also, steering is quite loose, which means that the steering response is not that much what you are expecting from the car. So it also hampers the confidence when you are driving at a high speed. Now with the variable flow control, that steering response has been much effective and much better. So you will have a more confidence when you will be driving this car on a high speed. Now coming to the safety packages of for the Fortuner MMC and the Legender, they are sharing the same features like 7 airbag with coming to the braking system, ABS with EBD, other first like hill start assist. For downhill assist is available only in the 4-wheel drive, and we have also functions like impact sensing door lock, unlock, ultrasonic sensor which is an anti-theft, and like emergency brake signal. These are the safety packages which are the common for both the Fortuner MMC and the Legender. Then there are certain features which are exclusive for the off-roading, like we have an active traction control. Then this coming to the new generation of Fortuner, Toyota want to enhance the off-roading capability of the Fortuner as it's a USP, it's a trend in its segment. They have added two new features. One is the limited slip differential, another is the rear differential lock. I'll explain both the term in very simple language. Suppose first I'll talk about the limited slip differential. What it means, I have two wheels, one wheel has been stuck in the mud, other wheel has been placed on a good surface. What has happened in the open differential or the previous differential, when the free wheel has been stuck in the mud, is to rotate freely. The power from the engine is to go that wheel. That's why the capability of the off-roading is not that much. Now what limited slip differential, which intelligently it's an auto, what it does, it senses that the free wheel is rotating, and so it will stop certain power to it, and the opposite wheel will get the more power. So what it means, it can easily get out of that condition. Along with that, it also have to added another feature, that is an rear differential lock. How to activate that thing? You have to put the vehicle on a neutral mode. From the H4, you have to turn the knob to the L4. It will be always, remember friends, it will be always be used in a low gear ratios. Once you put the L4, you will see that in optotone meter, and press the rear differential lock switch. So you'll see in the optotone meter, it will be displayed in a green color. Once it get activated, it will turn into a red color. That means your rear differential system has been activated. What it does, it will provide equal power to both the wheels at the rear, which means 50-50. So it will be always used in the off-roading. Once you reach to the normal road condition, it's a request or it's a suggestion that you please deactivate that thing. So these are the what you can say common features which has been shared with the Fortuner MMC and the Legender. Now we'll get into the next section of the video where I'll be talking about what are the exclusive features that are available in the Legender model. Friends, we are in the last section of the video, which is where I'll be talking about what are the features or difference of features between a Fortuner MMC and the Legender variant. The first thing which I'll be talking about is headlamp setup. For the Fortuner MMC, it is coming with a bi-beam projector headlamp setup with a line guide DRL, whereas the Legender, you can see it is coming with a split cord LED with a waterfall design. So you can clearly see the difference of both the cars from the front face of it. You can also clearly notice its front grille. For the Fortuner MMC, it is coming with enlarged grills, which gives a car more aggressive look, more masculine type, whereas the Legender is a completely contrasted. It is having a sleek design and it looks quite cool. Now coming to the exterior color option, you can see that there are 9 color options are available for the Fortuner. For the MMC variant, you are getting a monotone color. For the Legender, it is available in a dual tone color. You can also see there is a turn indicator It has been a new designing for the Fortuner MMC compared to the previous generation, whereas the Legendary is coming with a sequential turn indicators. Then we can see also the other facility function. Coming to its alloy wheel design, Fortuner MMC comes with a super chrome design, whereas the Legendary is coming with a machine cut alloy wheel design. And also you can see the interior seating color option. For the Fortuner MMC, it is coming with a chamois and black color option, whereas the Legendary is coming with a black and a maroon color option. The extra features you are getting in the Legendary is the rear USB port, wireless mobile charger, and kick sensor. You can simply wave at the rear of the car, the boot can be opened. If you don't want to use that function, you can deactivate. The switch has been placed at the right leg of the driver's seat. Then the last function, then we have is the 11 JBL speaker, which is available in Fortuner MMC model 4-wheel drive. Coming to the 2-wheel drive, and the Legendary will have the 6 speaker. So these are the differentiate, or you can say these are the different features which is available with both the cars. So I hope this video is very helpful for you. Friends, if you still feel that I have left out anything, please comment me on the comment box, and also suggest me what type of videos you are expecting from me so that I'll work on it. Once again, thank you for watching this video and be safe. Jai Hind.